in the top 8 with an Amulet Bloom Mirror.
Glorious Amulet Bloom Mirror.
Just the way I like to spend my Sunday nights. I don't know about you guys. I don't know.
Well, at least we can change that both decks are Amulet Bloom.
Yeah.
We got that.
We're going to figure out who's going. These guys might want a little break. Maybe not. It's 8 o'clock here. Maybe they want to just get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sure these guys have work in the morning.
I'd say pretty good.
Let's talk about these 2 deck lists, right? Because we have 2 Amulet decks, but they are not the same by any stretch, right? The first thing I see here, big noticeable difference, Jordan running the full playset of Ancient Stirrings. Jarvis has opted to only run 1 copy of Ancient Stirrings. Instead, a major difference is the sleight of hand. So
Jarvis has
4 sleight of hand. There are none in Jordan's deck list, which is interesting considering, I mean, it did just get Jarvis the win, right? He sleight of hands, he finds a Hive Mind, he casts his packs that he has no problem getting hold of with his Teleria West, and he wins the game.
I mean, it's a combo deck, right?
So you kind of want to see stuff. So the trade-off, right? Ancient Stirrings is you're at the mercy of like it fitting the parameters for Ancient Stirrings to work. The trade-off is you get to see more cards, and it's a little cheaper, but the downside is in the late game, like we saw there, it can't find you a Hive Mind, it can't find you a pack, it can't find you a card that you might need to put the things together, right? So I like that. I like Sleight of Hand more than Ancient Stirrings here. It might find you a Bloom, there's just all kinds of stuff. The only thing that you want with Hive Mind is the lands, right? Or not Hive Mind, I'm sorry, with Ancient Stirrings is lands, Amulet. What else?
Now, the other interesting difference is there is a Soul Simian Spirit Guide.
Yes.
In Jordan's
the
list.
blowout guide.
So
Live the Dream, turn 1.
Turn 1, guide, Amulet Bloom.
Yeah.
Amulet, play my Karu land on tap, bounce back. Summer Bloom, tap, go berserk. Turn 1.
Go berserk.
Yeah, turn 1, Titan. All right, have at it, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. So let's see what you guys think in the chat. So, hey, what do you guys think in the chat? We've gotten to see both of these decks in action. We've seen Jordan play. We've seen Jarvis play. Go ahead and tell us who you think is going to win this. Who's going to be the Maryland State Modern Champion for these SCG states? Put it in there. While we're at it, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do us a favor. Click the follow, favorite us on Twitch. That way you'll get notified anytime we do put content up, and we're going to start doing a lot more of it. This has been a very successful weekend for us. We love the fact that you guys have tuned in to watch all of us here at Titan, all of the players. It's been fantastic. We've loved sharing it with you. We're getting a lot of Jarvis already. Jarvis.
So much love for Jarvis.
Okay, no love for the upset, apparently.
Top 3 players in the state. Jarvis?
Top 3 in the state? I don't know. Ben Friedman lives here?
Yeah, he does live
Jarvis
here.
lives here. Joel Sadowski is on Team USA. He lives here.
Yeah.
He played.
You're here.
Oh, get out of here. No, not even remotely close. Paul Lynch lives here.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. Get out. Top 3 in the state, guys. Come on. It's a stacked state.
I don't like having to play against Jarvis, but he is beatable.
Aaron Kowitz beat Jarvis once while forgetting to activate his manlands for like 4 turns in a row. Yep.
I bet Jarvis loved that.
Jarvis went ballistic. That's how he earned the nickname Curtis Yorn. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. He got it from the rock biter that day and didn't like it. So yeah, I mean but everybody loses.
That's true.
Everybody loses, everybody wins. That's the beauty of this game. So
well, let's take a look in the sideboards and see what these guys have for the mirror match. Like Seal of Primordia, 4 of those in Jarvis's, 3 Seal of Primordium in Jordan's list. So that would break an Amulet, right?
Mm-hmm. Leyline doesn't have any interaction with Hive Mind, right?
Nope.
No. Swan Song? I don't know. Myroclasm, not coming in. Not gonna happen. Unless Hornet Queen comes in. How deep does this strat go? How deep do they go here?
I think this is gonna be a brute force. Like who has the draw, and in that case, it's gonna come. It'll be a lot of luck. But if both guys
Jarvis is on the play. Good play draw rules in effect. Jarvis was the 1 seed headed in, so Jarvis is on the play.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's really big. But it also means that if he wins... Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's big.
You know, we've
I don't know where I was
seen
going with that.
plenty of turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Bloom, blah 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 blah, Titan, blah 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 blah. So
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
Okay, so Ugin. Ugin is in Jordan's list.
Whoa, that
could get real.
That could really be a thing.
That if you ult him, right? But he's got to buy the time. You got to ult him to win, though. That's the win. Like, what's he gonna? If he comes out, he's not gonna exile a whole lot, right? Because the lands are still there.
You can't hit the Amulet, which you want.
Amulet's colorless. Yes,
Yeah.
Ugin's not coming in.
It's a pricey way to deal with opposing Primeval Titans.
Yeah, and at that point, I don't. Seal. What do we have over here? The forest. The one more basic forest. We saw that come in last game against Path.
Well, yeah, so you can just get it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't even realize he only had one forest in the main. You counting lands?
Yeah.
We got 27 lands for Jordan. 4 gemstone mines. Any differences here, like in their lands? 3 Teleria West for both of them. That seems pretty standard.
I think I just counted 28 in Jarvis' list.
What's he running extra?
12, 13, 14, 15.
Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter. That's the difference.
28.
He's got a Ghost Quarter. There's no Ghost Quarter in Jordan's list.
Jordan's got 1 Temple of Mystery. Jarvis has 2.
2.
We're gonna have to probably take a little while to dissect what all the differences are. Mana Confluence is in Jordan's list and not Jarvis's.
That damage is probably relevant. You think? Like in the long run?
Well, it could be. I mean, that could be really painful against.
They both have 2 Azusa. What else? 4 Bloom, obviously. 2 Hive Mind for Jarvis, 3 Hive Mind for Jordan.
That one's critical.
Yeah. But I actually think Ghost Quarter might be our MVP difference. Ghost Quarter in Jarvis's and absolutely no basic lands whatsoever. So it's basically strip mine in this matchup. Right? Okay, nice. So, looks like we're going to get ready here.
All right.
Let's find out what positions.
I'm going to
get everything ready here.
If they're clever, Jarvis has not gotten up. And then you can just relax there. So there was an earlier comment from one of our friends that I need to sit up more. I'm just that much shorter than Zach. So
I'm actually slouching.
All right, there. Fine. See, it's just the same. No difference.
So Jarvis is 2. Okay, so Jarvis, we don't have to change Jarvis. Let's go ahead and take it into the game, guys, while they get ready here. Be patient with us while we update the overlay. And it looks like they're dealing it out. So again, Jarvis is on the play. And this is the finals, guys. Yeah, and they can go, I don't know. All right.
I kind of want to root for Jarvis, not just because he's Asian like me, but also because yesterday round one we had Joel, who ended up winning the tournament in our coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Round one
we had Jarvis. You're right.
In our coverage,
and they both went undefeated so far, right? So that's true. Listen, I'll be that guy, man.
Both mulling to 6.
No, I don't. I think Ghost Quarter is just going to be too big in this matchup. I think that one Ghost Quarter is just too big. I don't like. I want to be the heel. I want to pick Jordan, so I can say like, yeah, I picked the underdog, you know. But no, I think I for one welcome our new robot overlord. I for one welcome our new robot amulet playing overlord.
Welcome, Jarvis. We greet you with open arms. Oh my God! What has happened to the camera?
Let's see if we can't fix that here. All right, guys. So both of these guys getting a mole. Okay.
We're working on the camera.
Yeah.
Someone must have bumped it with a deck box or something.
All right, so what do we got?
Looks like Jarvis is keeping his 6. Jordan is also keeping his 6, but scrying to the bottom.
Scrying to the bottom, yep. All right, leading off with a Radiant Fountain. Interesting. I have to assume that that means there's an amulet.
Let's see.
Right? Maybe? Kinda?
I'm not seeing any tapping happening.
All right, that's awkward.
I mean, if you're Jordan, you gotta be happy seeing that if he's not doing anything. All right, Gemstone Mine, tapping. Well, we know what that is.
Get the J die and Stirrings. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 4 of for Jordan. Remember, there's only 1 in Jarvis's deck. So is he gonna find? Yep, finds the Growth Chamber. Jarvis writing it down.
But again, no amulet. Turn 1 either player.
That's big.
That is really important.
Tendo Ice Bridge. Burn it for
Bloom.
a Bloom. I have to assume he's bouncing Ice Bridge, right?
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
Yeah, okay. Bouncing Ice Bridge with his Karu. He's playing here. Playing Vesuva to bounce Radiant Fountain.
Yeah, it's
ooh, big turn.
Nice, lots of fat mana here.
Big turn. Playing Radiant Fountain, gonna go to 24. And that'll be that, it looks like. So. Untap. Yeah, that's what we were asking. What is this finals, right? Another Ancient Stirrings, right? Just digging away. What do you need? We know he's got a Growth Chamber. I see a Hive Mind in that Stirrings. So that's going to get shipped. Are we muted still? We're not muted, right? No.
Yeah, we're up and running.
Can you guys hear us? Are we just not being loud enough? I mean, we can scream. I can do that.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Do we see what he pulled off that? Looks like he's going to get a Teleria West.
Okay.
All right. Now what, right?
Bouncing the gemstone.
Bouncing the gemstone mine.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice. Renewable resources. It's a responsible.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh.
Some hive mind into Summer's Pact.
Holy.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that happened.
Turn 3 kill with no Primeval
With
Titan.
no prime time. Jarvis, get it done. Look at him. Emotions.
Whoa!
What?
Jarvis chuckling.
Jarvis is laughing.
Hold on. It's online. Immortalized.
Yep. Immortal. Everyone
Look
can
at it.
see it.
Look at that. He's got a dimple. Holy crap.
That might be why he doesn't smile a whole lot. He doesn't want you picking on him.
Good job with the camera, Kurt.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
good shot right there.
Night and day there. Yeah. And Jordan just, obviously not super happy about the way that went, but what can you do?
Yeah, you just
I mean, he can't even Pact of Negation that at that point.
He
Didn't
could.
have the,
If
he
he
didn't
wants
have
to-
the mana out.
Yeah, but if he wants to lose on his own terms.
On my terms.
I was like, no, pact that. Fail to pay my pact.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. So let's see. All right, so we talked a lot about sideboarding here. I don't know. I really don't know. We're potentially one game away from crowning a state champion here.
All
in
Seals
Modern.
of Primordium come in,
Oh, absolutely.
and Jarvis has one more, so he has
He does have one more seal than Jordan does.
yeah, but Jordan's on the play, so if Jordan has the classic Amulet Summer Bloom,
Who
you know,
knows?
it might be too late.
What if he lives the dream and he goes Spirit Guide, Amulet, Summer Bloom?
Boom. Then it's just like too late,
Yeah.
way too late.
I don't even think you can though, right? I mean, you can't do that. What's that thing in there for? What does this Spirit Guide do for him?
You can go off on turn 1.
No, because you need the. Oh yeah, play the Amulet.
Yeah, you use the guide to play the Amulet, then you play your Carolyn,
Caroline.
play Bloom, play it 3 more times, Titan, dun dun.
Dun dun. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. That's insane.
That's great.
How many times do you think he's done that today?
Oh, I want to ask.
At least once, maybe.
I bet he has upset someone like by
At
like
least one time.
what
right?
just happened? Turn 1 Primeval Titan.
Yeah. I mean, I have to guess he's done it at least once, right? So, but Jarvis's list is very lean. I am noticing that. That's
Just like
the
Jarvis.
difference. That's the difference between these two players' lists, right? Jarvis is just very lean. So much hate though in the sideboard. So much hate.
And Jarvis definitely understands how to play his matchups. I would never have thought to sideboard the way that he did in round 1.
Oh my god! In round 1, he sees 2 lands, no plays whatsoever from his opponent, who is on Grixis Twin. Right? It could look like anything. It could have been Grixis Delver. It could have been Grixis Control. Any of these Grixis decks that are running around. He sees 2 lands, 1 spell, and then just instantly sideboards for Twin.
I think he saw like 0 spells.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that set up the day. I mean, he just... Because even we were saying during that, we were like, well, I mean, if he puts him on Twin, and I don't know how he would, just reps, man. It's got to be just hours and hours of reps. Or just knowing, hey, this could be Twin, and that's bad enough for me that I need to do this.
Well, the 2 Thragtusks he sideboarded in, too. We saw both of them. He was dead without them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he sideboarded in a lot for that, though, so...
I mean, Jarvis has obviously really tested the format.
But, yeah, not surprising, right? I mean, and I know he runs with a crew of guys who are...
Oh, yeah, good point. You can hive mind and not just Titan turn 1. If you have the hive mind, if you use the Spirit Guide.
Crap.
Spirit Guide.
Spirit Guide hive mind turn 1 too?
Have fun.
You have to imagine that's happened once today.
Wow, turn 1 kill in Modern. Not consistent turn 1 kill, but still disgusting.
But, yeah.
Especially with only 1. Oh, Miser, Simian Spirit Guide.
While we're here, have I told you about my most recent getting blown out by a Simian Spirit Guide story?
You have, but you should share it with everyone here on the stream.
My first tournament back after taking like several months off to do dad things, I go to the DC Open, right? And it's round 1. I'm playing Deathblade. I've been playing it for about a month and a half. I'm super excited to get to a big tournament. I get paired up against the guy in round 1. He goes turn 1, Simian Spirit Guide, Ancient Tomb, into Trinisphere, and I had no force of will, and I was just like, well, this is the life I'm leading. Hang on a sec, guys. Let's get back to the game. This is their first hand, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. And Jordan on the play is mauling.
And
Jarvis looks like he's thinking. That's a thinking sort of hand to me.
Looks like he's keeping. If he's already got a no keep. Yep. Okay, so
both players mulling.
Yeah, so cycles Street Wraith to do this. Like, leads off Cycle Street Wraith, Simian Spirit Guide, play the Ancient Tomb, Trinisphere, no Force of Will, so here we are, right?
Yeah, so hold on. Before we go any further, please stream to us or chat with us and tell us if you know a deck that plays Street Wraith,
so
Simian Spirit
turn
Guide,
1, Cycle
and
Street
Trinisphere.
Wraith. Cycle Street Wraith, exile Simian Spirit Guide, plays the Ancient Tomb, and goes Trinisphere on turn 1, okay? So I'm stuck here with, like, no Force of Will going, well, F me, right? Like, here we go. And I'm also going, like, what the hell am I playing against? Like, what is this, right? So then I go, okay, well, land pass, I guess, right? So then this dude goes, he plays fetch, gets a Volk, plays Show and Tell. Show and Tell's in Sneak Attack. And I'm just like, what am I doing? What is life? You know? What am I doing? So I untap, I have a Wasteland, I waste the Volk, and I'm just kind of thinking, like, I just have to keep him off red, maybe, So he untaps, goes Mountain, tap, play Grizzlebrand, draw Grizzlebrand, exile Simian Spirit Guide, play Emrakul, murder you. I was just like, where am I? Like, it wasn't even living. It was just like it was like a weird Show and Tell deck. It was insane with Street Wraith
and Trinisphere.
All right, so it looks like we're going here. Both guys are on 5. Radiant Fountain is the play, and here's that sleight of hand. Big difference in this deck.
Yeah, right? I like it. Oh, I think that was a Summer Bloom he just picked up.
Oh, gross.
Radiant Fountain, nothing is just not the play. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And here's Jarvis.
Bounce the Tendo. Pass. They're both on 5, though, remember.
Here we go.
This is tense, guys. Teleria West.
Just
natural.
Wow.
Teleria West.
What are these guys both on?
Gonna do 2.
Here comes Summer Bloom.
Do you even magic, bro? Exactly. That's how I felt when it was over. I was like, ugh. And game 2 wasn't any better. Game 2 wasn't any better. It was a quick 0-1 for me. Real quick.
I think one of the best stories I ever heard was one. I can't remember the guy who was playing Finkel, right? But he was playing like Necro. He was playing like Necro Donate or some variant of that, like a while ago, and he like basically just draws himself down to 1 life, and then John tries to cast a spell, and he goes Force of Will. Oops. Like, real things that have happened.
We done goofed. Or the classic Thoughtseize your Smiter. Inquisition your Smiter. We read about that recently.
Yes, Obstinate Bail
Off. And so then I Thoughtseized his Obstinate Bail Off.
And then I stopped reading that report.
Jarvis, thinking hard. What are we doing? Yep. Okay, that's the one of Ancient Stirrings.
Dun dun dun.
The
Because
one
I'm
of
Jarvis, you.
And okay. He can't bloom this turn though, so that's good, right? For Jordan. Whoa. That was awfully nice.
I mean, at least we do know top and bottom occurred. Oh, he's going top now.
Top now. Okay.
All right.
He's keeping the other amulet? Is that what it is? A third amulet? He's got one in hand.
Yeah, but oh my god, the mana.
Yeah.
The mana is disgusting.
Good old Pickering, he says. Thoughts he's the Smiter. Good old Pickering. Dying. Radiant Fountain. Going to 24.
There's Bloom.
There's a Bloom. Alright, what do? Hey, the Kurt Ape in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Go bounce, Radiant. Then play it again, go to 26. Alright, another one. Here we go. Yeah, what's with all these pink dragon shields? All the degenerate decks, the burn player with the pink dragon shields, the 2 amulet blooms. I think it's a sign. When you line up against a guy with pink dragon shields, be ready. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
Is Negate live? Is Pact of Negation live? Teleria West taps for blue, yeah.
It does.
So, I mean, Pact of Negation... I don't know. I don't know how much that does for him at this point, though.
Pretty sure you would have negated the Titan.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Then Jarvis plays Ghost Order.
Yeah. you laugh, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out now.
Oh, double blue unpacked. So, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Double blue. Yep. So, no, not so much. Pack's not live. Okay. What are we doing with all this mana? So much mana. Oh, he swings. Is he swinging? We're getting an update here that he's gone to 16. Sure that's right?
Yeah, because he got the hasty land, and that's what bounced back to us.
Oh, he bounced. Okay, so he got the Slayer's Crumble.
That's why he was looking in the deck again.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, my lord.
Azusa. Are you kidding me?
Azusa and Titan. Oh, let me think.
What are we doing? Okay. What's Jordan got?
It better be good.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a...
He can't...
He needs an amulet. Like, no amulet, no game,
Jarvis
right?
can pay for any pact now.
Yep, and so he has the negation in hand. It looks like Jarvis has this locked up. It looks like Jarvis has this one in the bag, guys. He's even moving the mana. He's He's showing him. He moved packed mana over to the side as a show of I've got packed, and he's saying nope, get wrecked.
Oh lordy!
Untap. See, he moved it over. It was a tell. But I mean, what choice does Jordan
you got
have?
it. He can't just sit there and be like, yeah, I'll just get punched in the face by this Primeval Titan again.
That's interesting. I feel like that was an intentional moving of those for Jarvis, right? He was telling him that on purpose. Jarvis doesn't do things like that without, unless he just feels like he can't lose.
And here comes some double striking for GG.
A lot. Yeah, because he can get Sunhome.
Yep.
So.
And if he shows it.
Asuva, Sunhome, do the thing. You're familiar, Jordan. You've been doing it all day. You know what this is. I am thinking that is the game. Yep, Slaughter Pact with no black. Brutal. Okay, guys, well, there it is. Hey, so your modern Star City Games champion for the state of Maryland is Jarvis Yu, winning the finals 2-0 in a Amulet Bloom Mirror over Jordan McCutcheon. What a day. Absolute crazy amount of magic. We've seen some really cool plays, some really fantastic games, all kinds of decks.
And once again, we picked the winner round 1 for coverage.
We did pick the winner round 1 for coverage. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. So congratulations to Jarvis, you guys. Also, congratulations, though, to Jordan McCutcheon, because what a great day of Magic he played. I mean, he got all the way up to, this is a 111-person tournament. Absolutely no slouching here. I mean, once you get to the top tables, we had all kinds of really stellar players in the house tonight. So, and then going up against someone like Jarvis, who is here, grinds Modern like nonstop. I think it's probably his best format too,
we got a request for an interview with Jarvis.
We'll
see if we can make that happen.
Can make that happen.
Yeah, I'll step out.
Yeah. McKay digging for his plug. That's fine. We'll get him on here. We'll get it done. We like to support the players. All right, guys. So we're gonna see if we can get Jarvis in here. In the meantime, back here, Titan Games, working on getting Jarvis in. Marc's gone out there to see if we can get him in here. I don't know if we'll need a translator for robot or not. No, just kidding. Jarvis is actually pretty animated when he gets excited. He might be excitable right now. Hopefully he is. It'll be a lot of fun. But interview Jordan. Yeah, we'll get an interview with Jordan also if we can. We'll get them both in here. I think they probably want to sort out grabbing their stuff, taking pictures, things like that, but we'll see what's going on here. Maybe we can get an update from coverage. But so thank you again for tuning in for our first ever stream here from Titan Games and Hobbies. Really big interview everyone in the store. Yeah, really big weekend for us. Really long days for first time doing this. It's exhausting. Can we get him? He's coming in. Oh, fantastic! Here, let's get him in here. We'll get another chair in. Here, come around this side. That's Marc. That's Marc that makes it hot.
Yeah, it's all me.
Here you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Put him in the middle?
Yeah, come on, jump in here, man.
Lots of chords?
Yeah.
Lots of chords. Lots of chords.
All right. So, here we go. Jarvis.
Oh, nice.
Say hello to the people, to your...
Hello to people.
Yeah.
Not a robot.
Welcome your new robot overlord, Jarvis Yu. Tell us how that went. I mean, we were talking a lot about the differences in your deck lists. Do you think that made a difference at all, or is it just luck?
Not really. Like, that matchup is super draw dependent. It's like super awkward that it's that way. You basically can just lay out each person's opening 7, and whoever has a better hand is basically like a massive favorite to win. Like, that's why both of us mulligan so aggressively.
Okay.
Like the critical pieces are an amulet, a piece of acceleration, and like some sort of 6-drop. I didn't have that in game 1, but he was still going to die to the Hive Mind and to Summoner's Pact because I was on the play with the Summer Bloom.
Right.
So the issue is, like, if he has a nut draw of turn 2 Titan on the play in game 2, I'm just like dead. No one can do anything about that. That's why the matchup, I think, is extremely random, and that's why I was trying to negotiate a split, honestly. But
yeah,
whatever. It's
Well,
it's just magic.
Well, you got it. So, one of the key differences we noted was that he's running 4 ancient stirrings, and you've got some sliding.
Okay, so the issue with stirrings I noticed was, like, it's not actually very good at finding you the best card in the deck, which is Summer Bloom. So
That's exactly what he said.
yeah. So I tested a lot of stirrings, and I just noticed I was just boarding it out in every matchup. So Tom Martell had 2 sleight of hand because he cut a stirrings and a hive mind for 2 sleights. So I just cut 2 more stirrings for 2 more sleights. That's how I got to my list. And I added a 28th land, which was the Ghost Quarter.
Yes,
We talked about that too. We noticed
And
that.
then actually versus my quarterfinals opponent, I knew he was a land destruction deck, so I just boarded in the 29th land and took out a random spell.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, we were
Wow,
talking about
man.
that also. We said, hey, end it path, right? So you have another basic to fetch.
Oh, yeah, that's the real reason that's there, actually. Hayne had a second forest in one of his lists at some point, and I talked to him at some GP, and he said it's exclusively there for path, but also doubles the chance you can play Seal of Primordium under Blood Moon. Because you have twice as many forests. But that's still not, like, a good chance. You're just, like, extremely unlikely for that to happen.
Sure. We want to ask you a quick question about round 1. I know it's been a long day of Magic, and you may
Yeah.
not remember, but in game 1, you saw almost nothing from the Grixis
Oh,
Twin
yeah.
opponent, and you
Yeah.
still sided for Twin. Can you,
Yeah.
So,
did you just know he was
no,
on Twin?
no,
while you were
I didn't
there?
actually know. The thing is, I was hedging. Some of the Grixis lists have a Blood Moon in their sideboard, and I
Okay.
thought there was about a 60% chance he was Grixis Twin, so I just boarded in 2 seals blind.
Dude.
Like,
So you remember that I did the math. I said he's going to calculate some percentage chance. I said like 72.9 or something.
yeah, no,
very-
it's
very
like a
specific.
60% chance that he's on Grixis Twin because that's the most popular Grixis archetype. Personally, I don't like that deck that much, but I know that especially like on Moto and whatever, it's been picking up popularity. So
Okay. that makes
so
sense.
like I wanted to hedge versus it.
It's funny that you say that, too, because all of our Grixis variants today at the top tables, aside from him, were Delver variants.
Yeah, I actually think that's a much better way to build the deck. Just being lower to the curve and not having like cards like Deceiver Exarch and Splinter Twin. Because the problem is those cards in like control matchups are actually just blanks. Because you can't really go for it unless you set up a lot of defense to protect your thing.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, hey, do you have anyone that you want to shout out to? Anybody you want to plug? Well, we've
Yeah,
got you in
thanks
here?
for Matt Ling for waiting forever. And thank you, Brendan McKay. Team McKay, go.
There you go, guys. Okay. Hey, so that's going to do it here at Titan Games and Hobbies for Star City Games State Championships for both Standard and Modern. Jarvis, your Modern State Champ, and Joel Sadowski, your Standard State Champion. Again, please, if you enjoyed this, hit the follow button. We're going to be doing a lot more streaming here. And also check us out at TitanGamesandHobbies.com. Thank you, and have a good night.
Take care, everybody.